welcome or welcome back to my channel. So, Beltane blessings to you. So if you don't know what that means, basically today is May Day. This is the beginning of the fire festival. It's a midway point between the spring equinox and the summer solstice, and it's basically a time where the green man, if you like, would take the May Queen. So it's all about fertility. It's all about things coming into creation. The real conception of what is coming into your summer. Okay, so it's a time of excitement. It's a time of like that feeling of like the honeymoon period of a relationship. That kind of thing is the feeling from today. So on that note, if there is anything that is in your life at the moment that is trying to drag you down to its vibration, you got to give it the finger, because you can't let anything stop you from being present, being in the moment and enjoying what you have and what you've got. Nothing can touch you unless you allow it to. Okay, on that note, let's see what we have for you in our rooms. So what do we have today? Let me see. I love Beltane. It's my son's birthday today. He's 10. And it's always been a big deal around this time for me. About just a blessing of a day, and it always feels like an excited day, a good day. Well, except for the day I was giving birth, that wasn't great. So we have Algis. This is a rune of boundaries. This is a rune of where you are saying, like, you have a choice, basically. You have a choice in whether you are feeling joy today, or whether you are allowing very outside things to stop your day from being joyful. You have that choice. And the boundary that you set sometimes is with yourself, a boundary in your mind of, these are thoughts that aren't empowering me right now, so I need to put them over there. And these thoughts are empowering me right now, so I'm going to put those into the forefront of my mind. So a boundary isn't always what you set with another person or another situation. It can also be a boundary that you set within yourself to help yourself. I don't know what that was. Wunyo, joy, ecstatic joy. So you set that boundary there and tell yourself, today I'm going to feel the joy. I'm going to feel the joy, and I'm going to be proud in it. I'm going to be pleased in it. I'm going to seize the day. And Wunyo wants you to feel that real harmony with yourself. You have entered a stage of like, I'm joyful today. I'm enjoying my day. And nothing's going to bring me down. I've got this Paolo Nutini song stuck in my head. That one I've got, food in my belly and lust for my telly, and nothing's going to bring me down. See, nothing's gonna bring you down. You've got Gebo. Gebo is in the heart center. This is a rune of balance, giving and receiving of love. It's all about love. This is also, I feel, an element of you forgiving yourself for the thoughts that sometimes run around in your head, forgiving yourself for feelings and things that crop up. You are in a stage now in your life where you can either allow or not allow things into your life. Allow yourself to be joyful, seize the day, enjoy. As far as we know, we only have this one life. There was something I was listening to the other day, which was about, what is the most important thing in your life right now? And the most important thing is the fact that you are alive right now. You are alive right now in this moment. Now in the next moment you might not be, for whatever reason. But right now you are, so that makes you privileged. And being present in that moment is you allowing yourself to be joyful in it or not. And people that aren't joyful in those moments go on to have more experience of non-joy, of not bringing joy in. Because you're constantly feeding off like other things. Whereas if you stand in your own self, in your own moment, not projecting out anything that you're upset about or angry about onto other people, you're allowing yourself to find that joy within, you know, whatever else is going on in your life. And yeah, there's always going to be experiences and things that are uncomfortable, painful, or difficult. But somewhere in your day, there is, being in the present moment, there is always something to find some funny, joyful, or harmonious. There's always something you can find within that. You might disagree. If so, write it down in the comments. You know, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that one. But I truly believe that if you drop into the moment, any moment you're in, you can find something within it that's joyful. You take the pressure off yourself, basically. So let's see what the animals are talking about today. What do we have from the animals? Let me see. Not a lot of talking coming from the animals, is there? Let me see what we've got. Dreams. The caiman and poppy. So that's a bit like a crocodile. So a real sort of like tough skin. Allowing yourself to travel through what you're dreaming about, what your dreams are. Maybe you've been having some powerful dreams lately. And loyalty. So maybe your dreams right now is bringing loyalty in. Perhaps you're being more loyal to yourself with this algae energy. You are really saying to yourself, like, I'm going to set some boundaries here. I'm not going to think about X, Y, and Z because that brings me out of my joyful moment. Okay? So that's where you're at right now. I do feel somebody's getting a dog. Somebody's getting a pet. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. Not yet, but maybe in the next couple of months or something. And there's definitely something about your dreams that is coming up, and it's something from the past, I feel, that you're dreaming about at this time. Whether that is a daydream or whether it's a dream that you have when you're asleep. For some of you, it's a daydream. I think you're daydreaming about something from the past that keeps disturbing your mind or cropping up, that kind of thing. So again, set those boundaries with yourself. Although, if you're enjoying those daydreams, maybe there's something in it. Maybe that's what's bringing you your ecstatic joy. Perhaps there's something that you need to do about that. But if it's a thought, sorry about that. If it's a thought that is pulling you down, or you know, it's destroying your day or ruining your day, then that's the one to put into a box. But the ones that are bringing you this harmonious joy, you know, those sort of daydreams, let them go on all day long. So let's see what the angels are talking about for you. Whoa, I'm gonna do that again. What are the angels saying for you right now? Let's see. There was another song that I had today. It's the Gorillas. Is it Sunshine? Ain't happy, feeling down, I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, not for long, the future is coming on. That one. Sorry about my singing. We have joy and contentment. So that really does go in line with Wunyo and Gebo. You are choosing joy and contentment. You are choosing to live joyfully, and you are having experiences now that are reinforcing that. And there will be things, people, situations that will try and steal your joy. You know, there are joy stealers out there, but it's up to you whether you allow them to steal that joy or not, because it's actually within you where it comes from. Happiness starts within you. Okay, choices that you make and everything, they don't really matter. They don't really matter. The small things, don't sweat them. They don't really matter. You can make any decision. You're still alive. You're still breathing. You still have you. Okay. Joy and contentment comes from being actually quite simplistic, from just being present with yourself, enjoying the little things. You know, that sip of your cup of tea, or the fact that you're sat in a space that, okay, it's not perfect, but it's nice. It feels good. It's a moment. Taking those little moments for yourself is what brings you joy and contentment. Somebody needed to hear that today. So what's your current situation then? Why are you here sat in front of me today? Let's see what you've got. Your current situation. Ooh, okay. So, you have a new beginning on the horizon. This could be love, a new relationship, There's definitely something coming up on there. And you've decided to stop holding yourself back. There's an energy of not allowing yourself to be stuck anymore by your own thoughts or by fear of moving forward, fear of stepping out. And that's bringing, we've got the Four of Wands on here. So there's definitely something about a relationship or a commitment of some form. In love, I feel. You've decided to stop holding back from this, and it's time to move forward. It's time to go forward with that. Remember these thoughts in your mind, these boundaries with yourself. It's like, stop doing that to yourself and start moving towards this, because that brings you happiness, it brings you joy, you know. Sometimes we look a lot at the outcome of things. It's almost like, I need to know what the outcome is. It's all around expectation, but we know expectation generally leads to disappointment. So we have to allow ourselves to drop expectation and be present in the moment. Move from moment to moment. Don't hold on to specific outcomes and just enjoy. We have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. That is a very fortunate energy of somebody that is successful, a healer. You know, this person is self-made. They know what they want out of life, and they're not really rushing out the door or worrying about anything. They're just content. Really content. That's for the energy you're moving towards. What's your challenge right now? That card nearly came out on there, which was the Four of Pentacles. So that could be about not really being able to let go. What's this? Your challenge right now is about decision making, being at a crossroads. Possibly there's more than one decision for you to make. Maybe both lead to joy, harmony, commitment, but you need to make a choice, and you're feeling a little bit blocked on that one as to, you know, what direction do I take? Something here feels very joyful, and you daydream about it, you think about it a lot. It feels to me like that is the one that you need to head towards. Something that you've manifested, something that you've been asking for, that kind of helps you to work on yourself. I feel like it's something that inspires you to do more work on yourself. And when I say work on yourself, I don't mean that you need to change. It's more, I'm going to say, dropping into yourself. It's making you understand yourself on a deeper level. That's the one. So, hello. Decisions, choices. Didn't ask anything, this just flew out. So maybe this is part of your challenge, is there's too many options going on here. You've kind of decided on one, I feel, but there's this fear of illusion. It's like, not fear of illusion, more you're afraid that there's an illusion around it. Where's the catch? You know, what is the catch here? And you're looking for that illusion. That's possibly why she's blindfolded on here. It's like, you know, it's like trying to make a decision without being able to see all the facts. So what do you need to focus on then to help you? What do you need? Okay. We've got the Lovers, literally. That would not let me put that in. Okay, see ya. Okay. So this is kind of saying about love, the Lovers. That's the focus. Focus on love, opening your heart to love. But we also got the Eight of Wands that came out with it in the reverse position. So this is kind of like slowing it down. The focus here is about being in that moment, slowing things down. This one can normally be in the upright position, quite a fast moving action type of energy. So it feels like focusing on, and if this is lack of communication with something to do with love, then it might be saying focus on maybe improving that communication. There is something quite fortunate around this, but you have to remove that blindfold in order to move towards it, to head towards it, and make the choice, make the decision. There's definitely fear around making that decision on there. What is the future of this? Oh, the future is a wish fulfillment. So basically what you're going to choose is fulfilling you. It's what you wanted, it's what you've been asking for, it's what you've been wishing for. This is like you are hoping for this, and you have been for a while, and your wish is about to be granted. That is the future of this. That's nice. Do we have any advice for you? What advice does Spirit have for you right now? Oh, I've got Bob Marley in my head now. That don't worry about a thing. 3 little birds, is it? Okay. Your advice is very interesting because now we've got Temperance in the reverse position. So this is like, that's speeding it up. But this is the King of Wands. So that's somebody that is very successful, very confident. So it's having confidence in the lack of speed, I feel. It's almost like having confidence in being able to progress, being able to move forward with purpose, understanding what the purpose is of this connection, of what you're moving towards, what you're dreaming about, what you feel is loyal, what brings you joy and contentment, what brings you this balance of giving and receiving, okay? Because there are influences and things around you that are trying to drag you down, but you feel focused on this particular thing that's bringing you this joy and fulfillment and happiness. It literally is a wish fulfillment. Okay. So yeah, there is, you know, it's basically saying about watch out for these sort of holding back, for stepping back too far. It's almost like blocking yourself because of doubt. It's like stand in your power as the King of Wands. Stand in this power because this power is what is driving force behind all of this. This is who you are, whether you're male or female, that is. Now I want to get and see what your outcome is. Yes. What is your outcome here? Okay, well there's heartbreak. That's not a great outcome, is it? No, I feel like we're going to get another one just to clarify that. So the Three of Swords. So you may be dealing with a little bit of heartbreak, but it might be that you are actually opening your heart to, yeah. Okay, you've been thinking about this for a while. Again, dreaming about it. I feel like there is something to talk about that's like breaking the heart wide open. If you've been quite closed off in that sense and holding things back, this is about you expressing that and opening it out. It's like allowing vulnerability, allowing yourself to be seen fully from the heart. It may feel painful, it may feel very difficult, and that's what the outcome is on here. Is like you can have all of this joy, fulfillment, balance, giving and receiving, but you have to break your heart wide open in order to receive it. Yeah, but just trust in the guidance that you get, trust in your intuition as to how that needs to happen. I'm going to get one more card for you just to finalise this. What else do we have for our collective today in this outcome? Yeah, strength. Ultimately it leads to strength, healing, and the ability to move forward in a courageous way. There's a lot of fortunate energy for you in that future, you know, things that are coming into your life that are happening because of your strength, because of your ability to challenge your mind into, I want to feel joy, I don't want to feel burden, I want to release things that are heavy and weigh me down, I want to allow that. And what I noticed on the bottom here is the King of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment, and I feel like that's what you're moving into. That's what this Three of Swords energy is about, is breaking that heart wide open, finding this emotional fulfillment, you know, being guided by that intuitively. I do feel like it's part of your journey and something that actually your story is going to be told to others to help other people to move through this. Okay. So I'm going to leave your reading there for you. I really hope that this found you well, and if it resonated with you, please leave me a comment, emoji, like, subscribe, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you would like a personalised reading, then please do get in touch. The details are down in the description box. Have a blessed Beltane.